Hello.
Cool.
لا يشعل. Rise and face the east. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Padash. Hayah. Shamka. Yahweh. Melakuvka. Faba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baratazah. Kawah. Kaya. Bashamayim. Fadlanawa. Cow. Yawam. What's the lucky Nawa? Kabawafi Nawa. What's the lucky Nawa? Kabawafi Nawa. Wala Fabi Nawa. Banasaya 1. Ball. Abashai Nawa. Mayan. Right. Kaya. Lakar. Hamalakwa. Waha Allah. I will love you. Amen. In English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. This is the Hakak, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem. Yahushai. Babakashah. Fadlanawa. Hakak. Makalah. Lataha. Hamatazarayim. Hakak. Lahakuyah. Mafia. Awakawa. Tama'ala. Lagarashad. Ba'ashem. Yahushai. For water. Amen. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. This is the blessings in the Hebrew. Rakatha Yahweh. Why Yahushai. Wama Yaka'ala. Wa Alahayim. Tazabi'ah. Alawapihana. Hasaranyam. Hakil Yahweh. Yahushai. Water. Amen. In English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushai. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yohanan. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you always. So be it. Alright, this is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Al-Hahayim. Ma'yan. Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Ma'ai. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayim. Ma'aratazah. Al-Yifan. Lamawat. Regalka. Yanawam. Shemaka. Yanawam. Bala'ah. Yashad. Shawamah. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shemaka. Yahweh. Zalka. Al-Yad. Yam. Yawamam. Hashamash. Yakaka. Wayarab. Yahweh. Yashamaka. Makarai. Yashama. Asnapashka. Yahweh. Yashama. Haza'afka. Wawa'aka. Ma'aifa. I will love. Amen. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot.
He will not suffer thy foot
To be moved.
to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
Will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold,
He that keepeth
he that
Israel.
keepeth Israel
Shall neither slumber nor
shall neither
sleep.
slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
Yahweh
hand.
is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by
The
day,
sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
Yahweh
out
shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in
from this time
from
forth
this time forth
and even
and
forevermore.
even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al Damayalakah.
Al Damayalakah.
Alpha Karash.
Alpha Karash.
Alpha Shakwat.
Alpha Shakwat.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Yahana.
Awayabika.
Awayabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al Aimaka.
Al Aimaka.
Ira Yamwa.
Ira Yamwa.
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayafa.
Wayatha.
Aitazawa.
Aitazawa.
Altazapawanyika.
Altazapawanyika.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanyakakidam.
Gaya.
Magaya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazaka.
Yazaka.
Shamya Sha'ala.
Shamya Sha'ala.
Aiwada.
Aiwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Aitazawa.
Aitazawa.
Ba.
Ba.
Yakaadwa.
Yakaadwa.
Alika.
Alika.
Baya.
Baya.
Yakarafwa.
Yakawafwa.
Bahaya.
Bahaya.
Alawam.
Adawam.
Wa.
Wa.
Yashamai.
Yashamai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagaya.
Wahagaya.
Babal.
Babal.
Wa'aimawa.
Aimawan.
Aimalak.
Aimalak.
Kalishaf.
Alishaf.
Shabya.
Shabya.
Tazawal.
Tazawal.
Gam Ashawal.
Gam Ashawal.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Aimam.
Aimam.
Aiwa.
Ayawa.
Zarawai.
Zawawai.
Banyalawat.
Lebanyalawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishalah.
Aishalah.
Kamadya.
Kamadya.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sura'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabya.
Kayabya.
Manakal.
Manakal.
Kayashwa.
Koyashwan.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ayan the Ara.
Ayan Dara.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Damam.
La Adama.
Shayfanwa.
Shaytamwa.
Nada.
Nada.
Yabmawa.
Yabmawa.
Irab.
Ira.
Wakazaba.
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 Wakatazal.
Wakatazal.
Manai.
Manai.
Kal.
Kal.
Nasiyikamwa.
Masaya Kamwa.
Shah.
Masha.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Narisha.
Narisha.
Lanwa.
Lanawa.
Af.
Af.
Nawaf.
Nawa.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayfanwa.
Shaytamwa.
Galgala.
Dagala.
Kwash.
Kwash.
Paniraka.
Paniraka.
Ash.
Ka'ash.
Baba Ira. Yaira.
Aya Yura.
Wa Kalahaba.
Wakalaba.
Falahat.
Alahat.
Tarium.
Hayim.
Khan.
Khan.
Faradatma.
Daradatma.
Wasa Iraka.
Wasa Iraka.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Pafka.
Wapafka.
Bahalam.
The Bala.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyam.
Panyam.
Falawan.
Kwalawan.
Waya.
Waya.
Koshwa.
Bakwashwa.
Shamkar.
Chamkar.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Bashwa.
Yabashwa.
Waya.
Waya.
Halwa.
Bahawa.
Wajai.
Aina.
Waya.
Waya.
Pawa.
Pawa.
Waya.
Waya.
Padwa.
Apadwa.
Waya.
Waya.
Kaiwa.
The Aiwa.
Kaya. Afa.
Kayata.
Shamkar.
Shamkar.
Hawa.
Yahawa.
Badka.
The Badka.
Aliwan.
Al-Yuwan.
Alkaha.
Alkaha.
Arataza.
Arataza. Aman. And in English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
Be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make it
thy
tumult,
enemies make it tumult.
and they that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against
and consulted against
thy hidden ones.
thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a
from
nation,
being the nation,
that the name of
that
Israel
the name of Israel
may be no more in
may be
remembrance.
no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They are
thee,
confederate against
the tabernacles of
the
Edom,
tabernacles of Edom,
and the
the
Ishmaelites,
Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
Moab,
and the
the
Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
Ammon,
and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the
the
inhabitants of
inhabitants
Tyre.
of Tyre.
Asher also
Asher also
is joined with them.
joined with them.
They have hope for the children of
They have
God.
hope in the children of Lot.
Selah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
and the
Kison,
brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like Oreb
like Arab,
and like Zayeb.
like Zayeb,
Yea,
yea,
all their princes as Zabah
all their princes of Zabah,
and as Zalmunah,
and Zalmunah,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to
Let us
ourselves
take to ourselves
the houses of the Most High in
the
possession.
houses of the Most High in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the
as the
wind,
stubble before the wind,
as a fire burner for
as
wood,
a fire burner for wood,
and as the flame sets the mountain on
as
fire.
the flame sets the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy
So
tempest,
persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy
and
storm.
make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High
art the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it.
And the curses, Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and
King of
earth.
heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh
In the
Shai.
name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
Speak against us.
Thy prophets.
The prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
Priests.
The Israelite brothers.
Israelite brothers.
And the school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose the treasure.
And shake loose the treasure.
Of the rich of Israel.
Rich Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy
To
sanctuary.
enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
Punishment and destruction.
To the
To
Edomites.
the Edomites.
And the nations.
And the nations.
And their drug
And the
dealers.
drug dealers.
The court
The
system.
court system.
The prison system.
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Parenthood.
All the governments of our
All the
enemies.
governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic
Roman
Church.
Catholic Church.
The Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Aryan nations.
Skinheads.
Skinheads.
Pasi Kombatasi.
Komatazi.
The gay movement.
Gay movement.
The lesbian movement.
Lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of
Witchcraft.
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 NASA space
Space
program.
program.
Army.
Army.
Navy.
Navy.
Air
Air
Force.
Force.
Marines.
Marines.
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the
Open
internet.
up the internet.
And the
The
airways.
airways.
The cable access channels.
Cable access channels.
And the radio
The
channels.
radio channels.
Convict the spirit
Convict the spirit
of any of thy
of
people
many of thy people
that seek to stop us
seek to stop us
and bring swift destruction
destruction
to all the heathen
all the heathen
that stand in the way
stand in the way
or try to stop us
or try to stop us
from broadcasting your words
broadcasting your words
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues,
Let loose all the plagues.
cause them to go to and
Cause
fro
them to go to and fro
through the earth and consume
through the
them.
earth and consume them.
Let the plague shake
Let the plague shake
the house of the thief and the
the
murderer.
house of the thief and the murderer.
Let Yahweh shine,
Let Yahweh shine.
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel
come down with the flying
come down
saucers
with the flying saucers
and punish all the heathen
punish all the heathens
that come up against
that
us
come up against us.
as we speak thy
As
word.
we speak thy word,
Cause it to be known by all
cause it to be known by all.
that it is the angels that have done
It
it.
is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread through the media
Cause it to be spread through the media
throughout the whole
throughout
world.
the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy
Cause
coming.
them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh
In
Shai,
the name of Yahweh Shai.
thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. Yeah, just 12. All right, so we're going to be in the book of Genesis 19. Hold on, bear with me. Let me just pull it up in the Hebrew. Give me 1 second. Yeah. I probably need that in a bit. All right, let me hold on. Bear with me. So I'm going to read the book of Genesis, chapter 19 and 1 in the Hebrew. What ya ba'awa shanya ha hamal akayim sadama ba'irab waliyat yashab but bashai sadam which would mean Sodom. Wayra that's the only one word I'm going to know. So lucky la what why you quam la qua reform why you sharp for wa apayam aratazar why you amar hana na'a adanya sawarawa na'a al bayaf ibadakum wa layan wa rak tizawa ragali yikum wa ha shikamaf wa ha le kafam la da rakam wa ya amara la kaya barakwab nala yan wa ya pitizar bam ma'ad wa ya sarawa alaya wa ya ba'awa al bayafwa wa ya aish laham mashifa wa matizawaf apa wa ya akal wa taram ya shikwa wa an shaya ha ayira Anashia, Saddam, Na Sabawa, Ila, Habayaf, Mana Ira, Wa'id, Zakwan, Kal, Ha'ain, Makwatiza, Wayakorawa, Al, Lawat, Wayamawa, Lawa, Aya, Ha Anashi Yisham, Asha, Ba'awa, Alayak, Halayala, Hawataza Ya Al Yanawa, Wa Nad I, Wanadai, Afam, Wayataza, Alaham, Lawat, Hapafka, Wahadalaf, Sagar, Akaria, Wayama, Al, Na'a, Akaya, Faraiwa. And that was the 7 verses in the Hebrew. So now I'm going to read Genesis 19 and 1 in the English. Also, any questions, just type them in. So this is the book of Genesis, chapter 19 and verse 1. And there came 2 angels to Sodom at even.
And at night time, the Lord, Abraham prayed to the Lord, man. And Lot prayed to the Lord, and the Lord was hearing how wicked Sodom was. And the Lord said, I'm going to go down and check if it's true, man. And this is how the Lord goes down and checks. Read that part again.
And there came 2 angels to Sodom.
And that's how the Lord checks, man. The Lord don't come down and hear himself. The Lord said, I'm going to go down and see if their wickedness is what I'm hearing. And the Lord said 2 angels, man. When the Lord said, black man, Hispanic man, that I'm going to kill you for being a drug dealer, he don't do it himself, but he sends 2 angels, man. And when the Lord wants you to hear his word, guess what? He sends men from the Isupk, man. He don't do it himself. That's how the Lord works. The Lord gives orders, man.
Right.
The Lord sent 2 angels to Sodom to see if this was true, man. We don't.
And there came 2 angels to Sodom at even, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom.
And Lot was in the gate of Sodom, in the gate where people come in and out, seeing people come in and out. You know what I mean? Lot saw these men coming into the city, and Lot knows what kind of city this is. So you see, like, for instance, if you live in a dangerous community and you see a man lost walking in the community, what would you say to him? Yo, boss, you might want to cross the streets at night time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He said, this ain't the place to be on the streets. This ain't the place to be looking for directions, you know. This ain't the place to be lost. This ain't the place to be, you know, asking strangers, do you know where this is and that is? You know, if you're brotherly, you give a man a heads up. Keep with him. And
Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them, and he bowed himself with his face toward the ground.
And Lot bowed himself down with his face towards the ground, man. Showed these men what? Humility, man, and humbleness. Lot didn't even know that these men were angels, man. He saw how they were dressed and knew that there was his relatives, man. He knew how he saw how they were dressed and knew that they were his brothers. Right. He saw their cultures. Oh, these are my people, man. And because they're his people, he showed them hospitality and bowed his face down, called them Lord, man. Being Lord means what? I'm a humble servant, man. When a man comes to your house, you serve him, you take his coat off, man. You offer him a drink, man. Anything you want. You put channel on what you put on TV, what he wants to watch. That's a serving him, man. That's how Lot rolled, man. Keep it in.
And he said, behold, now my lords, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night.
And he goes, he saw his brothers and said, you know what, come to my house, man. Tarry all night, man. Wait all night. Don't be out here in the streets, man. Come to my house. It's safe in here. No one knows you're in here. Have a wash. Fill your belly up, man. Just chill in my yard, man. Keep it in.
And wash your feet.
There you go. Wash your feet, man. Back then, men wore sandals. Today, you have shoes. If you're walking in dust for so long, your sandals are going to be full of sand, man. Your feet are going to be dirty because your sandals, man. You know what I mean? When you got sandals on, dust goes in your sandals, dust goes in your feet. If you have sandals, if you have sliders on and you go on the beach, you're going to get sand all in your slides, man. So what? Today, people take your coat off you. Today, people offer you a drink, offer you a hot drink. Back then, people say, yo, come, man, I got a basin. And wash your feet, man. Get that sand off your feet, man. Keep it in.
And ye shall rise up early and go on your ways.
Yeah, man. I'm not saying don't be out here in the street at night time, man. If anyone comes from the ends knows, anyone comes from a dangerous neighborhood knows, man. It's more dangerous when? At night time, man. In the morning can be bad. What's that night time? That's when them drive-bys hit, man. Right. Night time, when people get mugged, man. People get mugged in the morning too, but something about night time. I think thieves just like the dark, man. He's saying, listen, man, just jam in my house, man. In the morning you can go on your way, but for the night time, just get off the road, man. You know?
And they said, nay, but we will abide in the street all night.
And these men said, nah, man, we're going to abide in the street. We're going to stay in the streets all night. You know?
And he pressed upon them greatly.
And he pressed them, man. To put pressure on them. Nah, man, come on, man. This is just a couple of hours, man. Come on, man. You can't stay in the streets all night. It's cold out here, man. Press them. You know when a man presses you, like, come on, man. You go, oh, okay, go on then. Lot did that to these angels, man. Why? Because Lot loved them and didn't want them on the street. Didn't want no harm to come upon these men. You know?
And they turned in unto him.
When they turned in, they said, okay, cool. Let's go into your house. But all right, cool. Since you're pressing us so hard, we'll do it. You done?
And entered into his house.
And they entered into Lot's house. They went into Lot's house. Lot invited them in. Keep it in.
And he made them a feast.
And Lot made them a feast, made them some food. That's what they do to guests that you have in your house. When you have a guest, you know what I mean, you give them a cup of tea, give them some food, make them feel welcome, man. Hospitality. This is our culture in the Bible, man. This is how we deal with each other, man. Make a man feel at home, make a man feel good, man. Read on.
And did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat.
And they baked unleavened bread, and the men ate it, man. Made bread for them. You know, it's not like today. Today you go to the shop and get a loaf of bread. Back they had to make it in your oven, and they made unleavened bread, and the men ate it, man. Keep it in.
But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house.
There you go, man. Before these men, imagine you eating on, but you just you know, you're getting comfortable now, you know, your belly's all bloated. And before these men could even lay down, men compassed the city. A compass means a circle. Like you have a compass, it draws circles. Men surrounded the house, man. All the men, not women, you know, all the men of the city surrounded this house, which these angels were in. Keep it in.
The men of the city compassed the house round, both old and young.
Look at that, man. Men just compassed the house, surrounded the house. Imagine you bust the window, you peek through the blinds, and you see men around your house, young men in their 40s, men in their 20s, men with grey beards, men that, you know, all types of men that's around your house, man. And that's how disgusting these people were, man. All of them wanted these angels, man. So lucky, we're gonna read on to it, carry on.
All the people from every quarter.
All the people from every quarter, man. A quarter is about 4. From the 4 quarters, man. That's how black people talk. We don't city, don't have not built in the square. Because with everybody from all around, man. From the corners, what the furthest parts. Everyone from the furthest parts came to surround his house to rape these 2 men. Keep it in.
And they called unto Lot and said unto him, where are the men which came into thee this night? And
they said to Lot, where are those men that came to your yard, man? Where are those men that came to your yard? We heard 2 men came to your yard, where are they? And this is why this is why everyone's in an uproar. This is why everyone came out the house. We're gonna find out why everybody came out the house, and we're gonna find out why they wanted these 2 men. Read.
Bring them out unto us that we may know them.
And look at that, man. So bring them men out here, man, that we may know them, that we may have sex with them. Do I have sex with these men? Imagine that. Imagine all these men are homosexuals themselves, but they want to have sex with the men. They want to have sex with men that not homosexual. But all these men could easily do their own thing, but they wanted to rape these 2 men that were homosexual, man. And that's why Lot wanted these brothers off the street, man. Lot thought that he could get his brothers off the street and keep them safe. Sadly, he couldn't even keep them safe in his own house, man. Because these sexual demons had a burning lust to just rape men. Just rape men like what you see in prison, man. And a burning lust to just rape these 2 innocent men. I bet down about these men say, yeah, we give it to you freely. They wouldn't want it. These sexual demons like to take it from people, like to harm people, man. Keep it in.
And Lot went out at the door unto them and shut the door after him.
And Lot went out. You know when you open the door, you know when you got a bailiff outside your house and you don't open the door because he might let himself in, you kind of shimmy out the door and shut the door behind you. That's what Lot did. Lot went outside and shut the door behind him to make sure no one can get in there, man. Make sure no one can sneak in there and try rape these 2 men. Lot went out there to see what the problem was. He went outside to see what the problem was, and maybe he can bargain with them and talk them out of this. Keep it in.
And said, I pray you.
He said, I pray you, I beg him, man. Like, yo, please, man. Yo, please, I know, but come on, let one slide. He's begging them, pleading with them. Read.
Brethren, do not so wickedly.
And that's why it is the 2 men lying down is wickedly, man. That's what the Bible says. Because do not so wickedly. Meaning what these men want is wicked, man. To be a man and to know another man is wicked, man.
Right.
To be a man and know another man is wicked, man. To be LGBTQ according to the Bible, that is wicked, man. The Bible saying it right here. And you know what I mean? Lot shimmied out the house and begged these men and said, listen, don't do so wicked, man. That's what wicked is, according to God, according to the Bible. Read.
Just the 7 verses.
That was it, yeah? All right, don't sweat. 19 or what? 7?
It's 8.
Turn. Hana. Na'a. Laya. Was 81, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shataya. Banawaf. Asha. La'a. Yada Aiwa. Ayash. Awatazar. Ya'aha. Na'a. Athanan. Athahan. Alahayakam. Wa Aishawa. Lahan. Katawab. Ba'ai Yana Yakam. Rakwa. La'a Nashayam. Ha'al. Al. Ha'ai Shawa. Daba Kaya. Al Khan. Ba'awa. Batazal. Kwarathaya. Waya Amawa. Gasha. Hala'a. Waya Amawa. Ha'akad. Ba'a. Lagawara. Waya Shapat. Shapawat. Aithaha. Nara'ai. Laka. Maham. Waya Patazarawa. Ha'ayash. Ba'ayash. Balawat. Ahmad. Waya Gashawa. Lashabara. Hada Lah. Waya Shalakwa. Ha Anashayam. Ata. Yadam. Waya Baya Awa. Ata. Lawat. Alahayam. Habar Yata. Wa'af. Hadalaf. Sagarawa. Wa'af. Ha'a na Shayam. Asha. Pathak. Habayaf. Hakawa. Basa Nawa Rayam. Makwatan. Wayada. Gadawa. Waya Lawa. La Amataza'a. Ha Pathak. Waya Amawa. Ha Anashayam. Al. Lawat. Aid. Maya. Laka. Paha. Khatan. Waba Nayak. Waba Natayaka. Wakal. Asha. Laka. Ba'ayab Yawa. Hawa Taza'af. Man. Hama Kwawam. Kaya. Masha Khatayaham. Wa Ana Khanawa. Atha. Hama Kwawam. Hawa. Kaya. Gadala. Taza'ai Kwa Dam. Atha. Panya. Yahawa. Waya Shalach Nawa. Yahawa. Lasha Khatawa. Waya Taza'a. Latab. Waya Daba. Al. Ka Thana Yawa. Lakwa Kaya. Bayatha. Okay. Bana Thayawa. Waya Ama. Kwa Wamawa. Taza Awa. Man. Hama Kwawam. Hawa. Kaya. Mashamak Yata. Yahawa. Ata. Ha'ai Yawa. Wa Yahaya. Kama Tazaka. Kama Tazakawa. Ba'ai Yanawa. Kata Nayawa. Can I see? Let me see. First, Yeah, that's it. No sweat. 8 to 15, isn't it? Behold, I have 2 daughters which have not known man.
And Lot said, I have 2 daughters which have not known man, meaning he's got 2 daughters that ain't had sex with men. Go ahead.
Let me, I pray you, bring them unto you.
And now, people's going to ask, why did Lot give his daughters? Lot loved his daughters so much that, and it was his duty to protect these men. These men came under his roof, and he gave something that he loved so much, which was his daughters, man, which lets you know how much he loved the brotherhood, how much he loved these men, that he gave something that he loved so much, his daughters, man, saying, damn, I've got 2 daughters who have not known men. Now, he ain't giving his daughters because he don't care about them. He's giving his daughters, which lets you know this is the best thing that he had, and that's what he's giving up, man. Listen, I've got 2 daughters, man, but don't touch these men. Now, if these men wasn't such dirty, filthy bastards, excuse my French, what they would do is say, you know what, Lot, we're not going to touch your daughters and we're not going to touch these men. That would have been the rightful answer from those men. They didn't do it, man. Imagine the man giving up the only thing he's got. And you're supposed to look at that. And the spirit behind that is, don't take the only thing this man's got, man.
That's right.
That's all he's got. Let's not take this. These men still wanted the men. And Lot doing this is letting you know how much he was trying to protect these men's lives because they came under his roof. He loved the brotherhood that much that he was willing to give up what he loved to save these men. And how do you know? Because Lot came out the house first, man, and shut the door behind him, which means Lot made a barrier between those men and himself, man. Lot became a barrier between himself, the door, and those men to keep those men safe. He came out in the face of danger in front of those men, man, to try and stop those men from committing those disgusting acts. Lot came out and shut the door, which means what? He put himself in harm's way, man. And as you read on, you're going to see that Lot put himself in harm's way because these men said, yo, we're going to deal with you if you carry on. So Lot, they said to Lot, they're going to deal with him if Lot carries on. So Lot, go ahead.
I pray you, bring them unto, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing.
Saying, only unto these men do nothing. Lot is trying everything to get these men not to harm these men who came under his roof. He's doing everything to get them not to harm them. He's saying, well, have this, but don't touch these men. Have that, but don't touch these men. And these men were such filthy bastards, man. Whereas if they would have listened to Lot, maybe their life could have been spared. But it wasn't because they was disgusting. So go ahead.
God. For therefore came they under the shadow of my roof.
They come under the shadow of your roof, meaning you're responsible for whatever happens to those men. If somebody comes to your house, it's your job to take care of them. Make sure they eat. Make sure they're taken care of. Show great hospitality. And that's what Lot's saying, man. It's my job to take care of these men, and I can't have you like do this. Go ahead.
And they said, stand back. And they said again, this one fellow came in to sojourn, and he will needs be a judge.
This one man came into sojourn. Now, who's this man they're talking about? Lot. This one fellow came in, meaning he's living in a city amongst people, because he came into sojourn. So he's like a, what would they call him? He's not from the area, basically. He's like an immigrant to the area. So his came in, and they're saying this man's came in thinking he's going to stop us from committing these homosexual acts that they've been committing for years. They're saying this man's came in and he thinks he's going to be the judge of what we do and don't do. So that's what they was basically saying. You ain't going to come and change this neighborhood. You ain't going to come clean up this neighborhood. We don't want this neighborhood cleaned up, man. Go ahead.
God, now will we deal worse with thee?
What did they say?
Now we will deal worse with thee.
And these men said, yo, move aside or we're going to deal worse with you. Because Lot was in the way, which is stopping them men from getting to the men inside the house. Lot's trying to talk these men down. Don't harm them. They've come to sojourn. They've come under my roof. And they said, get out the way. So Lot's made himself a barrier in front of that door. It was so bad the angels had to pull Lot inside, man. Meaning Lot was willing to lose his life out there before they could harm them, man. He showed their immense brotherhood to those angels. So go ahead.
God. And they pressed sore upon the man.
And the press sore upon him, man. Go ahead.
Even
Lot's trying to stop them, and they're trying to break the house down and so forth. And Lot's still trying to stop them from getting in the house. And they're still trying to break the house down. They're trying to break the windows, break the doors. And they pressed solely upon that house and the man, meaning Lot's getting hurt in the process, man. They're all barging him, trying to get through him, stampede, the whole lot. Go ahead.
And came near to break the door.
They're kicking the door in, man. They probably had them police rams and all kinds of things, man. They probably had them police rams trying to break into the house to do some homosexual act which is against God. So, okay, go ahead.
But the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house.
But what?
Men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house.
And the angels seen them. It's getting a bit hectic out there, man. They opened the door and pulled Lot in the house. They opened the door and they pulled Lot in because outside was getting hectic. Meaning Lot didn't come in of his own accord. Lot was willing to die out there to protect these men. And these angels seen enough was enough and pulled him in. Go ahead. They just came to get a report. And this is what happened when they came to get the report, man. All these acts. Go ahead. Because if you read in the previous chapter, it says these men looked towards Sodom and went to get a report. And then once they left Abraham, they went towards that city. And this is why this is the next chapter after, when Abraham said if there's 50 righteous men, 40, 30, 15, and so forth. And now this is the proof that there's no righteous men. So when the Lord's like, peradventure, okay, find me 30 righteous men. Abraham couldn't do it. So find me 20, Abraham couldn't do it. And now these angels is in the city, and it said men from every quarter surrounded the house. And this is why Abraham couldn't find 50 righteous men, because all of them was living this disgusting life. He said all the men of the city came out and surrounded the house, and they went to break the door down. Now, 10 of them men could have said, yo, don't do this, man. Don't do so wickedly. And that's why the Lord had to burn it down with fire, because there was no righteous men in the city. Let that be a lesson, man. You better be righteous in your house so the Lord don't destroy your family, man. Let that be a lesson. Be righteous in your house. You be righteous in your family. Be righteous in your generations, so you can maybe do what? Save other people who ain't righteous, man. Give them time to change their life. These men here, none of them was righteous, so that city had to be destroyed.
That's right.
Yes, okay, go ahead.
And shut to the door. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness.
And they smote them with blindness. Why? Because these angels had power from the Lord, man. These angels had power from the Lord. They could smite these men with blindness. And this is why when you read in the scriptures how Christ gave the blind man sight, you know why? Because everything comes from God, man.
That's right.
If you're blind, it's because God made you blind.
That's right.
So God can make you not be blind no more. This man, the angel smote these men with blindness. There's a man in the scriptures, he was blind from his birth, and Christ opened his eyes, man, which lets you know whatever ailments you have, the Lord can remove them, man. Because those things come from the Lord. Nothing is too hard for the Lord.
That's right.
Nothing is too hard for the Lord to do. So, Lucky, go ahead.
Come. Both small and great.
Both small and great. There's men out there, great stature, men out there, small in stature, men out there who had great careers, men out there who didn't have great careers, men out there who was old, men out there who was young. All types of men was out there. Go ahead.
So that they wearied themselves to find the door.
And listen, they was blind and they still was trying to find the door. I don't know if you've ever been on that trip they used to do where you go into a house which is meant to be on fire and you have to find your way to the door. Did you ever do that?
The fire station.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Imagine you done that in the fire station to save your life. These men are doing this to go get another man's behind. So lucky. They're doing this to go get another man. Imagine you'd think a man would be blind and he would stop what he's doing and say, all right, I'm not gonna, maybe I'm blind because I'm living a disgusting life. Maybe I should stop and go the other way. These men were still trying to find the door. They was blind and they was still trying to find the door. They've been smited with all these ailments and they're still trying to partake in homosexuality. What's that man's name? And he's in the wheelchair and he burnt himself.
Oh, Roland Ray.
Listen, Roland Ray's a homosexual, man, and he still finds time to be gay. You would think being in the wheelchair, you wouldn't find that time to be gay.
Bent as well.
And Bent as well, and still finds time to be gay. You would think he would say, you know what? Maybe I'm like this because the way I'm living, let me not do that. He still find. Listen, Roland Ray was out there with them lots of luck. He was probably out there with them like in the book of Genesis. Them man, he has the same spirit that they had, man. Blind and still trying to be homosexuals, man. Punished with all kinds of sicknesses and still trying to live that disgusting lifestyle. Whereas you're supposed to go in opposition to that disgusting lifestyle.
That's right.
The angel struck them with blindness, thinking these men are going to say, all right, what we're doing is wrong, let's change. That didn't stop them. So, Lucky, go ahead.
And the men said unto Lot, hast thou here any besides son-in-law and thy sons and thy daughters?
And these men said, damn, it's time to get the hell out of this place, because they said we have to destroy it, because these men, the disgustingness that they're displaying, the only way to solve this is by fire. Blinding them didn't work. They're still trying to find the door. So let's put a stop to it with fire and brimstone from heaven, man. Maybe that will put a stop to it. Lucky, go ahead.
And whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out to this place.
And whatsoever you have in this city, bring it out, because now it's time to up and leave, man. You can't stay here. Go ahead.
For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great.
We'll destroy this place because the cry of them has waxen great. Now, this right here destroys that flea doctrine that you all need to flee and all that nonsense. This destroys the flea doctrine, because Lot was righteous and these men came and took Lot to a safe place, man. These men came and saved Lot, man. This is what you do. You remove your mind from this place and the Lord will find a way.
That's right.
Now, Lot had to physically leave this place, but you don't need to physically leave England. You need to leave its mind state. Now, there's some fake Israelite groups that go to Egypt and they believe we all must go to Egypt. That's not true, man. If that's the case, the Lord didn't need to send the chariots, man. The Lord's sending chariots so he can deliver you, man. If you deliver yourself, what's the point of the chariots? Now, in this time, Lot had to leave the city. Why? Because they was going to destroy it with fire. This has nothing to do with what they teach. What they try is this one of the ones that they try and use.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Which one do they try and use? They try and use some weird ones that makes no sense.
Use Revelations and that, you know.
Which makes no sense. Now, Lot was in the city, and now they was about to burn this whole place down. And they said, yo, gather your belongings, man. They told Lot to go to another city, and I swear it went to the mountain instead, right? Because it was closer, from what I remember.
I can't recall. No, escaped.
No, he escaped, but he went. They told him go to. Where did the time to go? Just look down. You see, they told him go somewhere. And he went to the mountain because it was closer. It was the mountain of Horror or wherever. Anyway, it's not even that important. But the point is, obviously, Lot left the city with his rib, who didn't follow orders.
Yeah, Zoar.
So he went to. Yeah, is that where he went?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, so he went to Zoar. Then obviously everyone knows the story with him and his daughters. So lucky read it anymore.
For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord.
Listen, man, the Lord seen all that wickedness. That wickedness made its way up to heaven, where it says in the Bible, in Revelations, her sins has made its way up to heaven. The oppressor's sins has made its way to the Lord, man. And the Lord's gonna, and how does it make its way to the Lord? The angels come down and get the report, man. And that report goes back to the Lord, and they reveal that report to the Lord. This ABCD is going on here, and that's how it makes its way to heaven. Go ahead. Like these two men right here came to see the city, and what they seen, that report made its way to the Lord, man. So lucky, go ahead.
And the Lord have sent us to destroy it.
And the Lord sent them to destroy it, which lets you know they take that report to the Lord, and then the Lord gives them the order of what to do next. So once they took that report to the Lord, the order was go destroy that place. And that's what them angels came to do, destroy it. Go ahead.
And Lot went out and spake unto his sons-in-law, which were married to his daughters, and said, up, get you out of this place, for the Lord will destroy the city.
And Lot told them, up, the Lord's going to destroy the city, man. He gave them the heads up. The Lord is going to destroy the city. Go ahead.
But he seemed as one that was mocked unto his sons-in-law.
And they laughed at him and they didn't care. The Lord ain't going to do that. The Lord ain't going to do that. It's kind of like when we go to camp. People say, World War III ain't going to happen. The Lord ain't going to destroy this place with fire. They done the same thing. They done the same thing to all the prophets in the Bible. They laughed at them, mocked them, and ridiculed them. Go ahead.
That's it.
All right. Give me time.
Now, Imadium. La Sha'ala.
that's the wine, sir. Lucky. Wait, before.
Man's 50 East.
Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemaya.
Dash. Ayah.
Shamkar. Yahweh. Malakukar. Baba Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ratazar. Kawa. Ayah. Mashemaya. Nefandinawa. Kam. Cow. Yawam. Masalakinawa. Kabawafinawa. Masalakinawa. Kabawafinawa. Wala Fabi Aina. Madasaya 1. Abol. Shino, Mayan, right, Kaya, the car, Amalakwa,
in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
This is the Hakar,
Yahweh,
Hashem,
Yahushai, the Father, Hakar, Lao, Kal Makala, Hakar, Lataha, Hamatazariah, Hakar, the Hakwiyah, Hakar, Awakawat, the Garasham, Bashem, Yahushai, the water, in the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power, the power to heal, all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushai, thank you. So be it.
This is the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Yahushai.
Wama Yaka'ala. Wa Alahaya. Tazabi'ah. Alawapihanan. Hasaranyam. Hakutazayanyam. Hakilayanyam. Wa Akwafim. Yahweh. Yahushai. Water.
Amen. In the English, bless you Yahweh. And Yahushai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, thank you. So be it.
This is Psalm 121 in Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Hahayim, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Va'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'aratazan, Al-Tad, Lamawat, Galka, Aganwam, Shemaka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, La'ah, Yashan, Shamamah, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemaka, Yahweh, Tazaka, Al-Yad, Yamyamka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayara, Belayala, Yahweh, Yashemaka, Makaurai, Yashema, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashema, Afka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'aika, I will love in the English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot. To be moved. He that keepeth thee. Will not slumber. Behold. He that keepeth Israel. Shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore. So be it. Psalms 83 Hebrew. Alahayim.
Al-Damayah.
Alpha Karash. Alpha
Shaqwa. Al. Kayahana. Awayabyaka. Yahama Ash. Al-Imaka. Ariyamwa. Sawada. Wayatha. Altazawandika. Amawa, Nakawa, Wanakakidam, Magaya, Wala, there's a car, Sham I would die, Kayam, no I to the wall, Bar, Yaka and Yaka, Bayaf, Yakawapa, Abahaya, Adawam, Yashimai, Alayam, Mawa Magaya, Wall, I'm a wife, I'm a lap, I'm a shop, I'm a shabia, Taza wall, Mam Ashawam.
Nawam.
Nawam.
Imam.
Imam.
Ayawam.
Ayawam.
Zerawai.
The man.
La the mom.
The man.
Shayfamwa.
The Thamwa.
The dam.
The Dar.
Yabmawam.
Yabmawam.
Ira.
Ira.
Azab. Wakazaba.
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 Wakatazal.
Wakatazal.
Manai.
Manai.
Kal.
Kal.
Nasi Kamwa.
Saya Kamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Nairashah.
Nairashah.
Lanawam.
Lanawam.
Af. Nawaf.
Nawam.
Alahayam.
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 Shayfamwa.
Thamwa.
Gagila.
Dagala.
Kwash.
Kwash.
Paniraka.
Payabaka.
Ash.
Kaash.
Kaba Ira.
Aya.
Ira.
Ira.
Wa.
Wa.
Kalahaba.
Kalahaba.
Kalahat.
Kalahat.
Sariam.
Hayam.
Khan.
Khan.
Karadakma.
Baradakma.
Wasa Iraka.
Wasa Iraka.
Babasam.
Babasam.
Pafka.
Pafka.
Bahalam.
Babala.
Bala'ah.
Bala'ah.
Panyahan.
Panyaham.
Kalawan.
Kalawan.
Wayam.
Wayam.
Kwashwa.
Kwashwa.
Shamkar.
Shamkar.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Washwa.
Bashwa.
Wayam.
Wayam.
Wahalwa.
Wahawa.
Adi'ai.
Ida.
Wayam.
Wayam.
Kapawa.
Kapawa.
Wayam.
Wayam.
Abadwa.
Badwa.
Wayam.
Wayam.
Kaiwa.
Ira.
Kayam.
Kaya.
Fa.
Atha.
Shamkar.
Shamkar.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Badka.
The vodka.
Aliwan.
Al-Yawan.
Alkahar.
Alcohol.
Aratazar.
Aratazar. Oh man.
Aman.
And in the English, keep not thy silence, O
Keep
Yahweh.
not thy silence, so you have it.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O
Be
Yahweh.
not still, O Yahweh.
For lo,
Hello.
and the enemies make a tumult.
And enemies make it tomorrow.
And they that hate thee
They that hate thee
have lifted up their head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy
They
people,
have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off
let us cut them off
from being a nation,
being a nation.
that the name of Israel
The name of Israel
may be no more in
may
remembrance.
be no one remembrance.
For they have consulted together
They have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee,
are confederate against the
the tabernacle of Edom,
tabernacles of Edom
and the
and
Ishmaelites
the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
Moab,
and the
and
Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gabal and Ammon,
Wall and Ammon,
and Amalek,
Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher also is joined with
Asher
them.
also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of
They have
Lot.
opened the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
Kisan,
which perished at Endor.
perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the
They
earth.
became as dung for the earth.
Make the nobles like Areb,
Make the nobles like a reb.
and like Zayeb.
Like Zeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zabah,
all the princes of Zabah
and as Zamunah.
and Zalmunna.
He said,
He said,
let us take to ourselves
let's take to ourselves
the houses of the Most High in
the
possession.
house of the Most High possession.
O Yahweh,
Oh, Yahweh,
made them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the
as
wind,
a stubble before the wind,
as a fire burner for
as
wood,
a fire burner for wood,
and as a flame setteth the mountain on fire.
as a flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
Persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
they may seek thy name, O Yahweh.
Let them be
Let
confounded
them be confounded,
and troubled forever.
troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to
let
shame
them be put to shame,
and perish,
perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone,
is Yahweh,
Yahweh,
art the Most High
art the Most High
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it.
And it curses. Blessed are you,
Blessed
Yahweh,
be Yahweh,
King of heaven and
King of
earth,
heaven and earth,
and all things
living
living.
things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahweh,
Yahweh,
listen to us now,
listen to us now,
right now.
right now.
Send evils and
Evils
curses
and curses,
and punishment and destruction
punishment and destruction
to the heathen
the heathen
that speak against us,
speak against us,
thy
the
prophets,
prophets,
the teachers,
teachers,
the princes,
princes,
the priests,
priests,
the Israelite brothers,
brothers,
and the
and the
schools.
school.
Send evils and
Evils
curses
and curses,
and punishment and
punishment
destruction
and destruction
to the
to
heathen,
the heathen.
and shake loose the treasure
Shake loose the treasure
of the rich of Israel
rich Israel
that refuse to give to the
that
school.
refused to give to the school.
Force their riches
Force their riches
to enter into thy
enter
sanctuary.
into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses
Evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
punishment and destruction
to the
to
Edomites
the Edomites
and the
and
nations
the nations,
and their drug
the drug
dealers,
dealers,
the court
the
system,
court system,
the prison
prison
system,
system,
Planned
Planned
Parenthood,
Parenthood,
all the governments of our
all the
enemies,
governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
synagogues and armies,
Roman Catholic
Roman
Church,
Catholic Church,
the Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Klan,
Aryan
Aryan
Nation,
nations,
skinheads,
skinheads,
Pacifico Matazi,
Matazi,
the gay
gay
movement,
movement,
the lesbian
lesbian
movement,
movement,
spies,
wives,
workers of
workers
witchcraft,
of witchcraft,
NASA space
space
programs,
programs,
Army,
army,
Navy,
navy,
Air Force,
Air Force,
Marines,
Marines,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the
open
internet
up the internet
and the
and
airways,
the airways,
the cable access channels,
channel access channels,
and the radio
the
channels.
radio channels,
Convict the spirit
convict the spirit
of any of thy
of
people
any of thy people
that seek to stop us
seek to stop us
and bring swift destruction
and bring swift destruction
to all the
to all
heathen
the heathen
that stand in the way
stand in the way
or try to stop
or
us
try to stop us
from broadcasting your
from
words
broadcasting your words
throughout the planet
throughout
Earth.
the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues,
Let loose all the plagues,
cause them to go to and
to
fro
go to and fro
through the earth and consume
to
them.
the earth and consume them.
Let the plague shake
Let the plague shake
the house of the thief and the
the
murderer,
house of the thief and the murderers.
Let Yahweh shine. Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us. As we speak thy word. Call it to be known by all. That it is the angels that have done it. Call it to be spread through the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake it like coming. In the name of Yahweh shine. Thank you always. So be.
We're going to do the prayer to bless Israel. Yahweh.
Bashem. Yahweh shine. Barak Nawa. Habayah. Barak. Magan. All Israel. Bashem. Yahweh shine.
The water. Amen. What we just said was, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh shine, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, and protect our loved ones in the name of Yahweh shine. Thank you. So be it. Shalom, Israel. We'll be here Monday. Shalom, Israel.